In many ways, the relationship women have had to power has been largely adaptive. And what we want to do is encourage women to become transformational leaders so that we're not just coming into work environments or political environments where we're getting our sea legs and then just trying to fit in. But really we're bringing our own experiences, our authentic voices and values to the table of decision making. What's missing because women are not at the table is the experience and wisdom of half of the population. What's missing is the experiences of women who, by and large, have been the caretakers, the nurturers, the raisers of all of the next generation. And all of that wisdom and that experience has largely been confined to the family dwelling. And what we want to see is that that wisdom becomes incorporated in all society, in every aspect and every layer of society. On the global stage, women are emerging in all kinds of places to bring very creative, very passionate solutions to some of the deepest troubles that we have as human beings. So, for example, in Liberia, the Muslim women and the Christian women came together because they really wanted to find an end to the civil war there. And they sat in protest. They were religious women. They came across this great religious chasm to be together. They did all kinds of things over an extended period of time, ultimately bringing themselves to the capital where the peace negotiations were going on, sitting down and blocking the door and saying, we will not go home until we find a way to end this conflict that's not violent. And in fact, that did end the Civil War, and it was contributory towards Ellen Sirleaf Johnson becoming the president of that country. So those are the kinds of things that we see examples of all over, and so we know that it's possible. And we want to hold up those examples, and we want to say, you know, it doesn't have to be about ending civil war in a country. It can be about ending the war in your own family. We're interconnected. We're all on the same boat. We're all on the same globe. And so what does that mean? What are the implications for that, about how we're going to get along? And when you realize that half of the human population, for whatever reason, up to this point in our evolution, have not been active participants in shaping at the macro level how we're going to get along. What are our public agreements with each other? What does a boundary to a country mean? How are we going to exchange our economic goods? How are we going to treat our earth? All of these questions have not, by and large, been informed by women.